Good morning. It is Monday and I don't feel good today. I didn't feel good yesterday, but I don't know. But anyway, it's a start of a fresh new week and I hope I'm actually not getting sick, but I'm just gonna go through the day and see how I feel and getting ready to make my lunch and stuff, and I can't think of anything else. I really don't feel good, but I will talk to you again soon. Good morning, guys. Today is Tuesday. I am feeling better today than I was yesterday, but I'm still not feeling that great. I can't even pinpoint what is wrong. I'm just like really super lethargic. I'm like really tired. I don't know, my head feels kind of, I feel like a bobblehead. My head's just, I don't know. I can't explain it. I just don't feel right. But I do feel better today than I did yesterday, so that's a good sign. So now I'm just getting ready to make my lunch and stuff. I also have to go get a pair of shoes because usually the night before I get all my clothes and my shoes and pick out everything I want to wear for the following day, but I forgot shoes. So I'm still in my house slippers right now. I don't really want to wear those to work, so I'm going to make sure that I put some shoes on. But anyway, get my lunch and everything together, and I will talk to you again soon. Hey, good morning, guys. It is Wednesday, and I know this week's been like bam, bam, bam. Hey, it's Monday, it's Tuesday, it's Wednesday, without anything in between. But I seriously have not been feeling very well. Today I do feel better than yesterday, so it's like every day is getting better. And I'm still really tired, but the like fogginess in the head and stuff is fine. I'm wondering if maybe I'm dealing with allergies or something. Could be. But anyway, I'm just gonna do my morning stuff and head out the door and hope for a good day. The week's been pretty good so far at work, and that's that. But I'll talk to you again soon. Hey guys, it's Wednesday evening, and I got my order from Zulily, or another order from Zulily, and I wanted to show you guys. I got this. It's wood. That's like a skull and a raven on like a pedestal. And I was trying to decide between this one and the other one I'm going to show you, and then I just decided to buy them both, and I'm glad I did. And this one is also a skull with a raven, and then see how this raven has like decoration on in the wing? And even though the print is a lot the same, I think they're different enough. I actually even think they would make a nice display together. But I really, really like these. I'm really happy with them. But I got them from Zulily, and I wanted to share them. And that is it for now. I'm gonna go change into some pajamas, and my husband and I went to Panera for dinner, and then he's at pool right now, so I'm gonna change into my pajamas and then find something to veg out to on the TV or watch YouTube videos or something. But basically just relax. But I'll talk to you again soon. Good morning, guys. Today is Thursday, so like I always say, it's the last day I have to drive down to the building. Yay! I'm feeling much better. Let's see. Oh, today I have to do a meeting that my manager normally does, but she's on vacation today and tomorrow, so she asked me to do it for her, which is no big deal. I facilitate meetings. Let's see. I was trying to think if anything's going on. It's been just a really boring week, which most of the time during the weekdays it is, you know, just get up, get ready, get my morning stuff, stick it in my car, go to work all day, come home, watch TV, go to bed, get up, do it all over again, you know, that kind of thing, which is probably what a lot of us do. Right now, the only thing I know of that we're going to be doing over the weekend is going to Oceans of Fun, probably on Saturday. We're trying to, there's only like there's definitely only 2 weekends left where it'll be, wait a minute, is it 2 weekends? Plus I think they're open on that Monday, I think. I don't know. My brain doesn't work that great in the mornings, sometimes all day. But anyway, I'm going to make my coffee and my lunch and head out the door and hope for a good day. And I'll talk to you again soon. Good morning, guys. Literally, as soon as I pressed that, Nathan made the funniest noise. I don't know if it came through or not, but I'm sitting here, even though I have my shirt that's my t-shirt, I'm drinking coffee. That's what I drink early in the morning. And it is about 7:45. And I have already had a productive day because I didn't start work until 7, so I went ahead and got on Fridays is also when I do the laundry, and then I clean the toilet and the bathroom floor, you know, and the counters and stuff. I clean the bathroom on Fridays. So I already got the bathroom cleaned. I already have my first load of laundry in the washer. I'm still on my first cup of coffee because I was doing that stuff as soon as I woke up. And it's so weird because this whole week, you know, starting on Monday, I just felt really bad and really run down. And then each day got a little bit better. And then this morning, I woke up with all this energy. I don't know what's going on. But I also weighed myself this morning, and I have lost a total of 6.2 pounds so far. So I'm really happy about that. I've been doing really good. That's even with one time having Chinese and one time having churches. Since I started eating this whole healthy eating, and I don't remember how many weeks I've been, I think 4 weeks. But yeah, and it's not been hard to do. I've just been using that MyFitnessPal app, the free version, and just tracking my calories, and I really, really love how that app can scan barcodes, you know, for like your calories, and it also will tell you if you're like taking in too much fat or salt, things like that. I already eat lower salt in my diet, so I don't typically get things with a lot of sodium. And then, so yeah, and I haven't even bumped up the exercise yet. That's my next thing. I'm gonna add more steps into my walking routine because I've really not been doing that great with that, because I used to walk my entire lunch at work, but they used to have this room I could go in, and let me set this phone down. I'm gonna put you in my cabinet because my arm is getting tired. But they used to have this room I could walk in, and so I would go over there and just walk the perimeter of that room my whole lunch, or walk back and forth. It was a really long open room. We used to call it the football field, but they've shut that area off, and they have been remodeling, and you know, late last year I think it was, they moved all of us into our own little area, and so now there's just the hallway to walk in. And I was doing a little bit of that, even though I felt kind of, I don't know, I feel there's security cameras, and so, and I'm not saying they're sitting there watching you the whole time you're walking, but you know, there's cameras everywhere, so you kind of feel like something is watching you the whole time, and I was a little bit self-conscious about that. But then I was like, screw it, you know, I'm trying to do this for my health and my exercise, and they don't care, you know? And so I was doing that. Well, now they're doing more construction. They're in our hallways because they need to get through the roof and get into the electrical and stuff like that. So there's just always like construction guys in the hall and stuff. So I got out of the habit of walking during my lunch. And so I want to start that back up, or walking in the evenings, or because I used to even just pace my house. It would drive my husband kind of nuts with my pacing. But I think if I add the walking in addition to eating healthier, then I can drop even more. And my goal when I first started this was I just wanted to lose, we're going to Nashville next month in September. I don't remember the exact date we're going. I probably won't tell you the date anyway, because I'll probably, I mean, even though our house won't be empty or anything, and I don't think 99% of you are creepers or anything, but you know how it's YouTube and they say you shouldn't like post when you're out of town and stuff. So I've been trying really hard to if we go out of town or whatever, then I won't like post about it until after we're back. So I'm probably going to do that. But in September, we're going to Nashville, and my goal was to lose 10 pounds before we went there, and I think I'm probably going to either hit that goal or be really close to it. Might even exceed it. We'll see. I'm just going to keep eating healthy. And that's even, we love Panera. I'm telling you, if it wasn't so, it can be pricey. Like just, my husband and I will get that You Pick Two, and it's not even with a drink. And so I'll get a salad and a soup. And then and then they let you pick your side, and I usually get they have like a whole grain roll. I'll get that. And he'll get usually a sandwich and a salad, and chips is what he usually gets. And that's like $24. So it is so good though. If I could afford to, I would eat there every day. And the funny thing is that is what we had last night and the night before, but it was like he paid when we went. I know we're married, it's all our same money, but okay, we'll go on another thing here. My husband and I, and some people might think this is weird, some people might think it's really good. Oh, and the Panera thing, he paid on Wednesday night and I paid on Thursday night. But his parents always had separate checking accounts. They're each on each other's accounts, but one is responsible for their own, and you know, that kind of thing. So then if you want to buy Christmas presents or whatever, you know, you don't have, the other person doesn't see what you did and stuff like that. They could if they wanted to. You know, his mom and dad never argued about money. They also were very responsible people. Like, one or the other wouldn't go spend a ton of money and then like, oh, guess what? I just spent $500 on such and such, you know, that kind of thing. They would talk about stuff like that ahead of time. Well, it always worked out really well for them. And when my husband and I were first dating, I was the one who lived on my own for a while. So I already had all my own stuff set up, you know, I was paying my own house utility bills, rent, all that kind of stuff. So then when we got married, basically we just added each other to each other's accounts. So we each have our own checking accounts. Like mine is Angie Wade and Brian Wade, and his is Brian Wade and Angie Wade, and I have access to it and I can look at it online, you know, and all that kind of stuff. But it's his account. And we split the bills. And we always did that, like when the kids were in daycare, you know, I paid the daycare and the car payment, he paid the house payment. You know, we've did some shifting because our house is paid off now, but we always have had this little bit of a separation. You keep that amount of independence, and then if there is anything big, that's discussed. And like we have a home equity line of credit, and we're both on that. We're both on everything. We have an account that is just for Christmas. I just put money in it for Christmas, so then when it rolls around, I'm not having to put anything on credit cards, and now I just give the kids cash anyway. We're both on that. We have our savings account that's for vacation, and we both put money in it. I put some in there every single check, and you know, he puts stuff in there, and then so we have it for vacations and trips and things like that. But it has just really, really worked well. So that's what I mean by, like, when we went to Panera the 2 times, he paid out of his account for the one and I paid out of mine for the other. And we also each have our own credit cards where we're on each other's cards, but we're responsible for, you know, but we still know what's on all of them. We know all, you know, it might not make sense, but it really works very good for us. And it has. And we never argue about money. We never have. And I know that's something that, you know, is like can be contention in a relationship, and I really think it's part of that, and we've always been like splitting with the bills, and I don't know, just it works for us, and that's the most important part, you know, whatever works for you kind of thing. But so anyway, today he is over at his buddy's house helping him put up some new wood siding on his house But my husband also went and priced out the wood and stuff for the bathroom remodel because he's doing a job for a customer and they're needing stuff built. And so he figures he could just do everything at once, build our stuff and their stuff. Taking a drink, I was getting that tickle. That's why I keep getting like this sore throat and stuff, and that's why I'm thinking maybe I'm getting affected by allergies. You know, I'm not having like a runny nose and stuff like that, but maybe that's why I was having like that weird, I don't know, my head just didn't feel like it was screwed on right, and just super, super tired and everything. Who knows? But yeah, he went and priced the wood out and stuff, and we're trying to decide between maple and alder. And I told him alder gets some knots in it, which when you stain it, it can look really cool. And so he's just trying to decide, because I'm letting him decide that part because my husband knows all about wood. I mean, he has been in the wood building industry for a very long time, because that's like where he used to work, was a place that built kitchens and furniture and stuff like that, and he learned how to do all that. And he kind of, now he just has like a kind of his own little side business where pretty much it's like the women from church and friends, and I say women from church because it's a lot of the elderly ladies that are widows that he gets work from. They just love him. But and we haven't even been going to church, but but anyway, I keep digressing. I think because today I'm feeling so much better and I feel like yapping. But so yeah, I used to advertise in the Yellow Pages and stuff because he worked for that one company for a really long time, and then he decided he didn't want to be in the, you know, the 9 to 5 kind of thing. And so he started his own kind of business with just doing like handyman stuff and everything. Well, then he was supplementing it with this one advertising company, and that ended up he ended up doing really well with that. So he stopped advertising and stuff like that, his own little business, because this other place he gets benefits and stuff like that. I insure us, but so he started doing more of the advertising. Well, then that started getting a little bit too corporate for him, and he's got this buddy that owns a fence company, and my husband's really good with sales, and so that's now his main thing, is he does sales for these fence. This company, at least in our area, is contracted with Home Depot, so like when somebody puts in a request for a fence, like a wood fence or a vinyl fence or a chain link, that kind of stuff, it goes, my husband's like the one that reviews the leads, calls people, makes the appointments, gives them the bids, you know, they get everything scheduled, all that kind of stuff. Well, that's ended up being his primary job, and then he was going to quit the advertising, but they were like, well, if we tweak these few things, will you go ahead and stay? And because he didn't like, they were like having meetings and stuff that he just felt like were not productive, and he felt like he could just be out doing the sales and you know, stuff like that. So he's kind of full-time the fence, part-time the advertising, and then even a way lesser with the wood building and handyman and stuff. Like recently he fixed a door for one of the ladies, he built a table for another lady, and now this thing he's getting ready to build now is for these friends of ours who, they're the ones where, if you followed me for a while, I've talked about going to their Christmas party and stuff, and they have like a huge house, and this is their 3rd house now, and all the houses, they always have my husband do all their built-ins and stuff. So I'm not sure exactly what this piece is he's doing this time. I think the last thing he did for them was in their laundry room. He built a bunch of cabinetry, and then before that they had like a bar in their basement that was like wall to wall, this really long area, and he did all this cabinetry and cupboards and stuff like that. But I don't remember what he said. I think maybe it's the office shelving and cabinetry, and since it's a big project, he just figured he could put the bathroom stuff in there too and build our vanity and our cabinets and stuff. So at some point I'm gonna have to start stripping that wallpaper. I bought that spray stuff, but then we also have a steamer in the attic, and I'm debating whether or not to go ahead and get that down. He said he knows exactly where it is, but it's kind of big, like the thing that you put across the wall, and that bathroom is pretty small, but then there are some big areas like behind the mirror and stuff, so maybe I'll do a combination, but get that steamer out, because I used that on one of the bedrooms and it works really good. I mean, wallpaper was like just falling off the wall, so I think I'll do that. But anyway, I should be working, and I've sat and talked to you for 15 minutes when I had intended to talk for like a minute. But again, energy. I'm just feeling so much better today. I'm so happy about that. So anyway, I will quit talking your ear off and get my butt back to work, and I will talk to you again soon. Hey guys, work day is done. So now I am on my way to Target. You guessed it, we need to get some toilet paper. And especially since we have an extra person in the house right now, we're going through it faster. And then I had intended on vacuuming and mopping, and then I realized I am out of cleaning floor solution, so I need to get some of that. That is actually what sparked the trip, and then I was like, well, I'll go ahead and get toilet paper because it seems like I always get that when I go to Target, except the one time I didn't, and then we ended up running low. So I'm headed to Target. I don't know what time my husband is gonna get home because he was helping that friend of his. Sitting there thinking, why is my air conditioner not coming out cold? It's because I didn't have the button pushed for air. I was like worried about him because he was going to be up high, you know, helping with that siding, and it's really super windy today. Plus it's was supposed to get up in the 90s again. We actually had a few days where it stayed in the low 70s, which is pretty unusual for this time of year, but we were having like a lot of cloudy days and a couple of days with a lot of rain, which we really needed, so that was good. And so yeah, now I'm just going to Target. There was something else I was gonna look at, but I don't remember what it was. I have it on the notes on my phone. So anyway, oh yeah, and I was gonna tell you guys, I did a Dollar Tree haul, and I had this little, I don't know if you can see it, this little cassette air freshener. It's really super cute, but I can't smell any air freshener in it. It's supposed to smell like strawberry, but I smell nothing, and that's after it being in my car. I put it in that evening, and so it's been in here for two days now, and I don't smell anything. So as an air freshener, at least the one I got doesn't work for an air freshener, but it's really super cute. So I still have it hanging up. And so yeah, so I just wanted to give you an update for what I'm up to, and that's what I'm up to. This is the other thing I was trying to think of. Now I'm just looking around at all kinds of different stuff. They have a whole bunch of their artwork on clearance, if you guys are interested. I always thought that was pretty. This is like a whole line of stuff I haven't seen before. It's like over in the bathroom section. I think these are really interesting. Thinking about getting these instead of, you know, the tub mat that you always got to take out. I think I'm going to carry these around. Oh my gosh. Look at this. It's a porg and porglets. Oh my goodness. That is so adorable. It's a lot of money though. But you are adorable. This is so freaking cool. I love this. Poor Georgie. This stuff is cute. Yummy World. Look at the giant fries. They haven't come out. That is really cute. Wish they had more scary things though. I don't like these as much. Have you guys seen Fugglers? I've seen them on YouTube. They look like they have real teeth. They're not real though. I think these things are creepy. I think I will pass on these fellas. I couldn't pass this up, plus it's the last one. Well, I'm done at Target, so now I'm gonna head home. It is 4:15, so it's pretty early still. And I don't really have any plans for the rest of the day. I'm imagining my husband's probably going to be pretty tired by the time he gets home. I had thought about driving out to the bigger Dollar Tree, and if I didn't have some frozen vegetables in the trunk, I might have still done that, but I really don't know why, because the whole reason I was thinking about it is to look at, like, that's the bigger Dollar Tree, and that maybe they would have more Halloween stuff. I don't even have anywhere else to put more Halloween stuff. It's just I can't help myself, so it's probably a good idea not to go there anyway. So now I'm just gonna head home. Maybe I will take a relaxing bubble bath, but I'll talk to you again soon. Good morning. Today is Saturday, and at some point in the day we might go to Oceans of Fun. There's only 2 more times to go, so I'm feeling today like I did last week. I'm kind of done with it, but my husband really likes to go out there, so I love it too. It's just I feel like it takes up so much of a day and the weekend. It saves me money though, because we don't spend money out there since we have season tickets, but you know how it is. But so yeah, right now he went to go to World Market to get coffee, because they're having like a 3-day coffee 30% off sale, and that's the kind of coffee that we drink. And today's the last day, so then when he gets back we'll decide what we want to do. So yeah, I'll show you the coffee we drink. I'll show you one of the bags. This is what we drink. It's the World Market Breakfast Blend. It's really good. We like it a lot. And they always are running specials, and you get like double coffee points and stuff, so you earn free coffees, and it ends up being a pretty good deal. But that's the kind of coffee we like. It just started raining. There's like a tiny little thunderstorm. It just thundered, and it scared me so bad because I did not know that there was any rain expected today. They didn't talk about it on the news this morning at all, but a tiny little storm is on the radar.
estimate? I don't know. I'm really stumped.
It is creepy.
They don't have a lot of their stuff up yet. Probably anything up yet. These things freak kids out. Look at this giant clown. Ready? Turn around front.
Okay, are you ready? That's crazy.
At least he's well endowed.
These are the fun ones.
They're all inflatable. There's inflatable poop.
They don't have everything set up yet. They got a bunch of empty space, but they have a lot of stuff still. I love this store.
Look, young Ozzy.
You could dress up like anything. So many things. Steampunk.
Are you sure you want to? Yeah. All right. We weren't expecting that.
Sometimes I pretend I'm the only kid left in the world. Someday I won't be pretending anymore.
That's cool.
She asked that little girl, "You sure you want
I know.
to go in
I
there?" Yeah, I think she changed her mind.
I dragged myself out of the tomb to find my skull and get my revenge. And I will. Oh, I will. This is my fate in the world of the living. Forever.
It was just that freaking sound.
I am surrounded
expecting
by
it to
death,
do something.
pain, and darkness.
I was expecting that thing to do something. Put your various body parts. More zombie babies.
I wasn't expecting that big, loud, deep voice. I heard the scream.
Mm-hmm.
See, because they do all that. That's cool.
Oh, I like a lot of colors. Slimer. Look at the different skeleton things. I wish they had more of these things on display. They had that, but she wasn't working. We saw that. We saw Menacing Molly. He was just moving. Hey guys, so we're back home. We went to Oceans of Fun, and then we came home and changed our clothes, went and ate, and then we went to Spirit, and they weren't all the way set up yet, so they didn't have everything out, but it was still fun. And we went to the bigger Dollar Tree, which surprisingly had even less Halloween than the smaller Dollar Tree by our house. But anyway, we're in for the rest of the day, and so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up for the week, but I will talk to you again next week. Bye.